It's an all-out dogfight right now in the Hawkeye state, and while most are focused on the Republican side of the contest, the Democratic race is actually closer than people realize. Support for Hillary Clinton has pulled back below 50%. Bernie Sanders comes in with 37% of the vote, but the game changer could be that 10% of voters who are undecided, up from 2% of voters just 2 weeks ago. We told you Iowa changes fast and furiously. Today, Clinton made a last-ditch effort, releasing an ad in Iowa called Children, showing her lifelong commitment to children and families. I'm joined now by our children of the corn here at Fox News. Eboni Williams, political analyst, and Tammy Bruce, conservative radio host, both Fox News contributors. To my children of the corn. Listen, so she comes out with that ad. I get it. That's the touchy-feely side. But Bernie Sanders seems to be gaining. And when you take in the aggregate some of these polls, Tammy, looks like he might be a little bit ahead of her.
Good. Yeah, and you know, that ad would, I think, have an impact if we were voting in mommy, but we're not, right? We want a leader. When it comes to what Bernie Sanders is doing, he could win Iowa and New Hampshire. His problem is in the South. He has no support from African Americans. Unlike what happened in 2008, yes, Barack Obama also surprised her at this point in time, but he had a road to the nomination. Bernie Sanders technically really does not. Her issue, of course, though, is the fact that he's pushing her so far to the left at this point, and that Fox News poll, what people may be missing, and you noted that the undecideds went from 2 to 10%. This is the first time where during the primary season and during polls, every candidate has lost support, gone into undecideds. That's an indicator of the lack of enthusiasm. Those are the people that will stay home, who don't like anything that they're seeing, and that's dangerous for Hillary or whoever the nominee is.
Well, I think danger for everybody. This concept of a shoo-in, Eboni, has been thrown up into the air and hit like a clay pigeon.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Liz. That is a concept of yesteryear. It's a new political day, if you will. And Tammy hit the nail on the head about this lack of enthusiasm. And Bernie Sanders himself called Hillary out on this issue, about how there's just absolutely no enthusiasm on her campaign. And when you look at someone like Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, politically kind of opposite in many ways, but they share that issue of enthusiasm.
Isn't it interesting that Bernie Sanders, don't call him 75, because I thought it was cute when Chris Cuomo said, you're 75. He said 74, not yet. That the older gentleman is grabbing the younger vote and attention.
Because he seems authentic, for better or worse. And people aren't necessarily lining up to support him because of his policies, per se. They like burning, feel the burn. It's a personable campaign.
Two things, though, with this, too, is that, yes, she gets older voters. The issue is, will those younger voters go out?
And actually vote.
And the older voters will. So that could be a danger for him. The other issue is, when it comes to Hillary and the nature of her confrontation with him, is the nature of specifics. That you're right, Eboni, that it's about the idea, and I contend that I think the Democrats know that they are going to lose, and now it is the purest of a protest that they're doing, rejecting her, because I think that it really doesn't matter in the end.
I don't think the Democrats think they're going to lose. Hold on, and here's what. Listen, there's some breaking news that we are just getting right now, and I'm just being told that the Democrats have just added an unsanctioned debate in New Hampshire just 5 days before Granite State voters go to the polls. The debate is going to be live, prime time, imagine this, a Thursday, because the Democrats have been doing it on the weekends, right? On Thursday, February 4th. Eboni, what do we maintain from this? Are they that scared of Donald Trump, or do they feel that this is important? What do you...
No, of course they are. I actually agree with Tammy on this. I do think they feel like they're in jeopardy of losing because they are waking up and smelling the coffee. That's kind of forcing Hillary kind of down people on the left's throat as kind of running unopposed against someone who's not really a tried and true Democrat. Let us remember, Bernie Sanders is technically even an independent. So they're realizing now this is not working in their favor, and they need to fix it.
I think it's dangerous, though, with those undecideds. The more they've seen O'Malley and Sanders and Hillary, the more Democrats peel away and go away. I think it's a mistake to have them in front even more.
Then there's the confidence with which Donald Trump presents himself. Listen to what he told Maria Bartiromo. The full interview will air tomorrow, but here's what he said when asked, can you win everywhere?
I think I can bring New York in. I think we'll win Virginia. I think we'll win Michigan. I think we'll win Ohio. We're going to win West Virginia big. I mean, in West Virginia, they love Trump. We're going to win Florida. You know, Florida, I have 48%. Poll just came out.
He sounds like Ara Parsegian before a Notre Dame game. We're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win.
I'm calling Iowa for Ted Cruz. They are tied effectively, and this will come down to the ground game, to the ground infrastructure.
Ted Cruz?
Yes, because it will, since they are tied effectively, according to the new Fox poll, and it will stay that way, 39% of the voters there can change their mind. More of Donald Trump supporters say they could change their mind than Ted Cruz voters, and he has the ground game, the infrastructure to get the vote out.
And on the
that
Dem
will be the
side,
difference.
who wins on the Dem side?
I think Bernie Sanders wins Iowa and New Hampshire.
I agree.
And then I agree with Tammy, though, as it goes on, Hillary is the presumptive nominee. She becomes the nominee, but she has a real challenge in Donald Trump and in general, I would
Great
say.
to see you both. Thank you so much. I want to know what you were comparing on the BlackBerry and Green.
We'll never tell.
Tammy, what a great pairing. We'll have you back. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Liz.